This is axial skeleton, the bones of the skull. And what I've done is numbered the bones 1 through 13. So if you number your list, it will match with these. Number 1, occipital. Occipital is on the posterior of the skull. This would actually sit like this. Occipital. On the sides, parietal. So we have occipital, parietal. Number 3, temporal. The temporal bone here, but also connects to the zygomatic bone. There's a line right here. This is actually temporal. Temporal, temporal. Number 7, by the way, the cheekbone, the zygomatic. Going a little bit out of order. Temporal. This is also temporal. Zygomatic. Number 4, frontal, on the front portion of the skull. So again, quick review: occipital, parietal, frontal, temporal, going to here, zygomatic. Skip number 5 for a minute. Number 6, sphenoid. Sphenoid, which sits behind the eye socket in front of the temporal. There's a joint here between the temporal and the sphenoid. Now, looking at the front of the skull. The bridge of the nose is nasal. Let me get a better pointer. Nasal. This is actually the maxilla. It extends up from the upper jaw, up through the nose. Nasal, maxilla. Behind this extension of the maxilla, lacrimal, which refers to tears, lacrimal. Behind the lacrimal, forming the wall of the eye socket, is the ethmoid, number 5 on your list. Nasal, maxilla, lacrimal, ethmoid. Nasal, maxilla. There is a line there. This is a model, so it's hard to see that joint. Nasal, maxilla, lacrimal, ethmoid. The upper jaw is the maxilla. Lower jaw, mandible, and finally, the hyoid bone. That completes the review of the bones.